Right, that's it, we're in this time. Actually took the bobbin up this time, so we had a chance. There's another bream, is it? Oh, it's tench. Oh, I was muscling it in thinking it was a blooming bream. That was a bit stupid. Could have lost that. Well, hi again. Today I've come to Earith, a little pit that I fished for the first time last year, and I fished it I think 3 times last year. So I've come here today, but I'm a bit earlier in the year. I fished it in May last year, so when I was here there were plenty of lily pads and everything was pretty green, but not so much today. There were a couple of guys on the bigger part of the pit. It's got like a long island down the middle, and there's a sort of larger area of water on one side and a smaller section which I'm fishing at the moment. I had to paddle a bit to get here. It levels up a bit and there's a sort of very narrow walkway, so these shoes are not completely waterproof, so I think I may have a bit of dampness on my socks. But anyway, I'm all tackled up. I've thrown in a bit of mashed bread. I brought with me the bait I had left from last week, which was a few maggots, and I brought some sweet corn, and I got some bread flake. Unfortunately, the maggots have turned, so they're just chrysalis or casters or whatever you like to call them, so I'm not sure they're going to be much use. Anyway, as I say, I'm all tackled up. I've got the phone. I'm recording this on the phone, obviously, and it's sitting just behind me on the bank stick, and it'll give you a view of where I'm fishing. I've also got the head cam on, so I can use that as well. Anyway, let's see what happens. As I say, it's a bit earlier in the year. Caught tench, bream, and some rudd here last time, but maybe a bit early this time. Fortunately, I'm quite sheltered here. There's a bit of a breeze across the pit, but it's not too bad here. So, let's get going. Unfortunately, the sun is right in my face at the moment. I don't know how that's going to affect the camera. I've turned the angle of the head cam down a bit from last week, when you were missing quite a lot of what was going on when I held fish in my hands and when I was sort of putting bait on and things like that. So I've turned it down a bit. Hopefully you'll get a better view today. I've got my Gray's Prodigy Rover specimen, as they call it, 12-foot rod, which is a 6-section rod, which I tend to carry around in 3 sections, but it's a travel rod actually. Now, I bought some bread flake and got a small Arsley bomb on, 8-pound main line, which I used here last time, but I've actually scaled it down to some 6-pound fluorocarbon for the hook length. I brought some crumbed bread with me that I've had in the freezer for months, obviously defrosted, and I mixed it up. It also had a bit of crushed up boilies in with it. So I put a bit of that out when I arrived, which was about a quarter of an hour, 20 minutes ago now. It's just gone 10 o'clock, and see if that can attract something. I'm feeling I may be a bit early for this pit. When I was here last year, it was really warm day. Everything was bubbling, but not so much today. But we'll see what happens. I bought this new chair for to give me more comfort for my back, and I bought a quorum chair 18 months or so ago, but I found it just too heavy when I was walking a fair distance from the car. I had to walk a little way to get here today, so I bought this chair, which is somewhat lighter, but I managed to modify the quorum fitting, rod fitting. I needed to put some extra packing in because the tubing on this chair was smaller than on the quorum. But I managed to do it, and so I've now got quite a good setup really for the rod rest. Perhaps I'll try a bit of corn. Perhaps the bread's a bit too big a bait for this time. When I retrieved, I felt some resistance. I think I got too close to those reeds. I was in some dead reeds, I think, so perhaps not go so far this time. I think I went a little bit too far. Yeah, it's very pleasant sitting here. I don't know to what extent the sun's affecting the camera, but it's certainly quite warm out of the wind. The wind's coming from behind me, so I've got a big high bank here behind me, so nice and sheltered. The bobbin just dropped. Which might have been a bite. Drop back. Difficult to know, but I've switched the I flicked the video on just in case something comes of it. It just dropped about an inch. With a very light Arsley bomb ledger on, it could easily be moved by a fish. If a fish is foraging around, it's quite possible it could have moved the weight and caused the bobbin to drop back a bit. I don't know. But nothing seems to be coming of it. Well, it dropped about 2 inches, so I thought I'd strike on the drop, and sure enough we're into something that feels reasonably decent. I can't see what it is at the moment. I don't think it's a tench, I think it may be a carp. Sleepy carp, I think it is. Oh, geez. Yeah. It's a strange bite though, just dropped back. I don't think it's ready to come in yet. I think it's only just realised it's in trouble. Yeah, sorry you didn't see the strike, but I wasn't actually expecting to hook anything. I'm going to know, does it? Here we go. Right. Oh well. Just let him have a rest down there. Although he wasn't powering away, he was fighting quite hard. Let's just put the bait run on so we've got a bit of spare line. Yeah, he's not big, but he's a lovely looking fish. Yeah, okay. Yeah, just in the edge of the lip. Got a ladybird on my hand now. Yeah, it's a lovely colour fish. Beautiful condition. And there's not much mouth. There's no real mouth damage, which is I find here because the fish aren't caught as much as in a more conventional commercial. And there we go. Beautiful. Okay, we'll put you back, shall we? Off you go. Off you go, fella. That's it. Yeah. Well, that wasn't a bad start. 3 grains of sweet corn on, I think, what is probably about a 10 hook. I'd put the 10 on because I thought I was going to fish bread flake, but I'll stick with the corn as that's worked, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, I was hoping for some tench from here today. This pit apparently used to be a tench syndicate water, so it is a tench water, but it has obviously got carp in as well. And unfortunately carp tend to muscle out the tench after a while, so it's a bit of a pity really if the carp were introduced. But anyway, I don't mind catching anything today. That was about a half hour in from when I started fishing. I've been fishing about 30 minutes, and not a bad start really. Quite pleased with that. Anyway, I'll get on and see how we go. Right, let's try a bit of bread flake, see what happens. Let's keep getting caught on my new rod rest thing. I'll put a bit more breadcrumb, mashed breadcrumb out there, so hopefully I'll attract something. Oh, I left me bloody bait runner on. Ah, stupid. Did you see that? The bobbin just went straight to the top. No messing about. Well, right, let's stick with bread flake then. I forgot to I just got to switch the bait runner off. I used it just to set the bobbin, and anyway, let's try bread again, shall we? Well, that just dropped back. Yeah, we're in. That dropped right back. I think he may have snagged me. I think it may have snagged me. It's solid. I'll have to try hand lining it, I think. Yeah. I think the fish is still on. I think the fish is still on. If we get the rod up. Yeah, it's still on. Crikey. That was remarkable. He turned me round a stem or something, and I managed to. Oh, it's a bream. It's a bream. That would have been better if I got broken up by a bream. Jesus. Ah, there we go. Obviously, that dropped right back, that bite. It's amazing. It's not a species I catch very often. Oh, and the hook's come out. That's good. Yeah, it's a nice bream. There we go, you know, with the lake behind you. I don't know, a couple of pounds I suppose. It's lovely. I think it's going to rain later. Look at that, just drop straight away. Yep. Rain. These drop back bites are weird. This seems to be fighting more than the bream did. It's more dogged anyway. I don't know, it's just another bream. Another bream. Oh, we seem to be getting the bream going. Right. Yeah. Let you recover a little bit. Oh, there we go. Yeah, not quite as big as the last one. Go on, in you go. Oh well, another bream. Didn't have the video on, sorry. I was doing other things. Smaller this time. Quite a lot smaller. Yeah, I think I've got quite a few bream feeding out there. Oops. Should have given him a bit longer to recover. He's obviously not ready yet. There you go. Oh, something took it straight away. I had my bloody bait thing on. Oh, it got me. It's got me snack again. Aye, aye, aye. Oh, it's gone. Gone this time. Just left me snagged. Right, that's it. We're in this time. Actually took the bobbin up this time, so we had a chance. There's another bream, is it? Oh, it's tench. Oh, I was muscling it in thinking it was a blooming bream. That was a bit stupid. Could have lost that. It was a tench. Not a big one, fortunately. Oh, well, that's a change. Much more positive bite. And, yeah, I didn't let you swim around enough, did I? You're very energetic. Only just talked. Only just talked. Yeah, smallish tench, but there's tench nonetheless. There we go. Tinker, tinker, little tinker, tinker. Any big ones out there with you? Eh? Any big ones out there with you? Definitely running a bit short of bread. I bought a loaf, but I only bought half of the small loaf with me because I wasn't really sure whether bread would work. I haven't tried bread here before. Oh well. Still got the corn to go back onto. Yeah, I've definitely got a kink in my line there, which is not good. Which is affecting the casting. Something pulling on that straight away. I didn't even get the bobbin on. Ah, oh, Jesus. Another bream in there. Yeah. Yeah, it's a better bream. Yeah. Well, that's a bit better than the last one, I think. Yeah. It's dropping again. It's weird. Yeah, and there's something feels quite heavy. I'm in a snag, I don't know. You know, I'm in a sure fish. I'm not sure what it is though. It feels like a dead weight at the moment rather than anything fighting. Oh, it's having a bit of a go now. It could be a tench actually. No, it's not a bream. I may have foul hooked this one. Yeah, I think I foul hooked this one. That's why it felt like a dead weight. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, let's not pull too hard because he's foul hooked. Just pull him back gently. Or is he foul hooked? Yeah, I think he is. So it probably wasn't taking my bait, it was probably just foraging over it. Alright, okay mate, let's put you straight back because you were foul hooked, weren't you? Here you go. Alright, we got something. Oh, this feels a little bit more powerful than a bream, but it may be a bream. They do quite well, these bream. It was a drop back bite again, so I guess it probably is a bream. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what that was. Oh no, it's a carp, isn't it? I think it's a strange looking. Oh no, it's a carp. It looks sort of crucian-y, but surely not. That's a crucian. That's a massive crucian. Jesus. Is that a crucian? Bloody hell, it is, you know. What a lovely crucian carp. May weigh you. Just caught in a corner of the mouth. And we know this net weighs 0.9 because I weighed it last week. So 3.5, so it's just over 2.5 pounds. Well, that is a fish. I think we'll have a picture with you, shall we? Let's just put the net back on. Well, in the excitement of the moment, I wanted it to be a crucian, but if I'd looked a little bit more carefully, I would have realised straight away it certainly wasn't a crucian. Those pelvic and anal fins sort of give the game away. Far too long and far too ornamental, and also the fork in the tail with unequal lengths of fork. So I don't know what it was or is, but it certainly wasn't a crucian. There you go. Well, I've just checked the weather on my phone and there's a 10% chance of rain by 3 o'clock, and it's just coming up Barbos too. a 60% chance of rain by 4 o'clock, so I think 3 o'clock will be my packing up time, because I certainly don't want to be packing up in the rain. Oh, that was a whack, wasn't it? Jesus, something really had a whack of that. Not sure if that bait's still on after that whack on it. Oh, it is. I assume it must have felt resistance and let go. Well, that'll felt the hook. Oh. Yeah, you can have that bit. I can't see the bloody line. Look at that, drop straight away, almost immediately. Oh yeah, and we're in. And we're in. These drop bites are unbelievable. It's another bream. Characteristically drop bites. It's all caught up in there. Right, that's it. Right, that's it. We'll put you back, shall we? Another nice bream though. Yeah. Nope. Call it a day, I think. He's probably bread's gone. Yeah. Well, that's it for today. Another good day, really, for me, anyway. I don't know, half a dozen bream. I lost count in the end, but started off with a carp, which was probably about 4 pounds, but it gave me a good go. As I say, after that it was really mainly bream, which was a bit different. And then I had a small tench, which was a bonus for me. I'd hoped to perhaps get a few more tench here today, because it is a tench water, but it is a bit early in the year. So, and then there was that, what might have been a crucian carp. It looked like a crucian carp. It would be my personal best if it was, but I'm not too sure. I'm going to check the books when I get back and just see, because they do hybrid quite regularly, the crucians, so may well not be a crucian carp. But anyway, it's a nice fish, whatever. So, as I say, that's it for today. Thanks for watching as usual. If you liked it, please give me a like, and thanks again for the subscribers who are following me and keeping track on what I'm doing. And yeah, until next time, hopefully I'll get out next week, perhaps somewhere different for a change. And until then, it's as usual, bye for now, and cheers.